I want to talk about body positivity, learning to embrace your body, and wanting to feel beautiful. There is this idea in our culture, generally like Western culture, that everything is black and white. You are either here or you are here. You are like part A or part B, like you're on one side or the other. And I would argue that that's actually not how life works at all. I think we as humans, we really like to categorize things and put things in neat little boxes, but we are human beings and human beings cannot be put into boxes no matter how hard we try. There is this idea in the body positive space when we're talking about just learning to both love your body and love yourself and sort of embrace who you are. There's this misconception that quite often that means you're going to give up and stop trying, right? That you are just going to be like a lazy slob and wear sweatpants and be like, I love everything about myself all the time and I love how I look. And you're just going to sort of like detach from the real world. But the fact is, it's 2019. Like, we are living in a society of social media. We are living in a society where, having makeup and doing your hair and that's sort of considered the norm for women. And loving your body does not mean that you have to completely set aside these expectations or set aside these sort of normal ways of being. What it means is that you have a choice. You don't have to. Do your hair if you want. Don't do your hair. Put on makeup. Don't put on makeup. Wear super trendy, fancy clothes. Wear sweatpants. The whole idea of embracing your body and learning to love yourself as you are is that you are empowered to make a choice to do and be what feels right to you. And that also means that another part of this, I guess I should say, is that your physical image, your beauty, or your, like I said, your hair and your makeup and all these things that we put out into the world, your physical appearance, they are not connected to your worth as a human being. And I think that's a really big challenge for so many people that, I have to look a certain way and I have to be a certain way in order for me to be worthy of love, worthy of affection, worthy of whatever it happens to be. And I would really challenge you to say that actually you can feel beautiful. You can work on your physical appearance. You can totally prioritize that if that's something that feels good to you. The problem becomes when your appearance and your self-worth fuse together and you can no longer separate them. So I would really say, if you're in this space where you want to learn to accept your body and you want to learn that, but you feel like maybe you're not worthy, and then you feel like if you do, like the only way to be worthy is to look a certain way, and if you're in that headspace, then I would really encourage you to sort of pause and start the work on separating those two, because your worth as a human being, your worth as a woman, has absolutely nothing to do with what you look like. It has nothing to do with your health status. It has nothing to do with your weight. It has nothing to do with whether you have makeup on or not, what kind of clothes you wear or not. You are inherently worthy of love, success, whatever you want, just as you are, regardless of your body. So I suppose at the end of the day, the sort of big takeaway that I want you to get from this is that, yes, you can want to be beautiful. Yes, if it's your thing, do your hair, do your makeup, wear nice clothes. If it makes you feel great, awesome. But do not rely on these things to dictate your worth, because your worth, that's inside of you. That's something that nobody else and nothing else should ever get to impact. So if you're feeling like somehow your beauty or your appearance and your worth are linked, your body image and your worth are linked, like they're together, start doing the work to separate those. Start working on your self-worth as you are, not as a body, but as you, as a person. All right, that's the difference. So I hope that's clear. If you have questions or if you have thoughts about this, I would really love to hear from you. I'd love to have a conversation about this. In this space, I've talked to a lot of people sort of individually about this, but I would love to hear different people's insights. I would love to hear what you have to say about body image versus wanting to feel beautiful versus self-worth. What's your take on it? Where are you? And are you getting stuck anywhere? Is there some way that we can help you work through this? Really looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.